Hi. Okay. I'm going to do a little video about a manicure because I have a lot of people asking me about it. And so I thought I'd let you know. So this is going to be in short little clips because seriously, you don't want to watch the whole thing. It would be really boring. So the first thing is you have to take the old polish off. This is the old polish. I've had this on for about 3 weeks, and you can tell it's starting to wear at the top and it's growing out from the bottom, but it stays. It's really a good manicure. So the first thing that happens is you have to take that polish off. You see the polish is off that one already. And I do that with these things. You put some polish remover on a little square. I fold it in half like this, ta-da, ta-da, and put it on there. And then this just clips on. And then I wait 5 minutes like this, see? And wipe it off. And the only one you might have a little problem with is the glittery ones because they're a little thicker and they take a little more to get off sometimes. But yeah, it's just so 2 done. So I only have 5 of these little clippies. So I do 1 hand at a time, which is okay. And then I do some other preparation on my nails, which I'll show you later. And then I do my nail polish. So this is the first step. Get your old polish off, get your nails really nice and clean. Hi, yeah, okay, so this is part two. So part 2 is kind of getting ready for your nails. Now, I'm assuming that people that ask me about my nails are asking me about when I have my Color Street nails on, because those are my fancy kind of nails that you see me in. There's like the lace ones, and these are just plain pink ones, which are really nice. I haven't decided which ones I'm going to do. Some snakeskin ones, that would be kind of fun. And this is a glitter overlay that I can do to add some sparkle to things. So I'm kind of low. This is me being low on Color Street nails because they do not sell them here in Europe. They sell them in the States, and they're expanding into Canada. And the way I get them, because I really like them, is I buy them from a friend who is a dealer in, it sounds like drugs, doesn't it? A dealer in Minnesota, and she ships them to my sister in Minnesota. And then when I have some all kind of gathered up, my sister pops them in an envelope and mails them off to me in Kiev. So I'm expecting a shipment, and in fact, I just got a notice from Meast that one of my Meast boxes is here, and I'm sure Cher threw some Color Street cards in there. But earlier you saw me taking my nail polish off. Now my nails got kind of damaged. I don't know if it shows up really well. Like you can see here, this is healthy and this is damaged from gel nails. Oh, Coco didn't like gel nails either. I like gel nails. They something's happening here with my my iPad. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I like gel nails. They last, but they really did damage my nails a lot. So I probably won't do them again. I did acrylic nails for a while too, and they really damaged my nails. But I find Color Street does not. There's a few things that I do to try and keep my nails healthy. And one is when I take my nail polish off, which I did, I make sure to leave them off for at least a few hours. I know it's probably just a myth, and it's probably just in my imagination, but I just think they need a little time to breathe. And then I make sure I have everything watery-ish done in the house for the day. I usually do this in the evening, because then I get my nails on and I go right to bed. And then in the morning we're good to go. Coco's over there hootering around. I don't know what she's doing. So while I'm kind of deciding what I'm going to do, the next step I make, if I can do this now with my hands that are greasy, is I make sure, there we go, to use some cuticle cream on my nails. This is cuticle and nail cream. This is Burt's Bees lemon butter cuticle cream, but any cuticle oil, cuticle cream. I just like the way this smells. So I make sure to rub some of that on while I'm kind of doing other things and let it sit to kind of soak in. Your cuticles can get really dry and then it's no fun. And I think your nails can dry out and get brittle, especially at my age. Yeah, it's an age. So I just put this on. I just kind of rub it in and let it sit for a bit while I decide what nails I'm going to do. Now, if you have nail strips left over, which I always do, you can seal them up and put them in the freezer, and they're good to go for other manicures. Out of each one of these, I get for sure 2, sometimes 3, and then part of it onto 4 manicures. So yes, at first when you look at the Color Street site, and if you want to purchase some, let me know. I can talk to Joni where I get them from. So it's $10, but if you get your manicure done professionally, it's a lot more than $10. Then when you think you get 2 to 3 manicures out of each one, that's, less than $2 a manicure. Pretty good, huh? So what I did is I used some of this. This is just good old Eucerin Advanced Repair Cream on my hands. My hands took a beating over the quarantine and stuff from all of the hand washing. And this was the stuff that got them to look at me somewhat decent. So now I've got that. I'm going to let that sit. I'm going to make some decisions on what I'm going to put on my nails, and I will come back to you, okay? I'm kind of like, I hope you're enjoying this. Let me know. Back again. Okay, so I went through and I decided this is my stash of leftovers from my freezer. I had to go dig that out and see what was in there. And I have decided, again, I have for the last few manicures, I think because I'm worried I'm going to run out, I have decided to use my stash. So this is what I'm going to be using. There's a glitter. Can you see that? I don't know. It's kind of shiny. There's a glitter, and then this wonderful kind of greeny blue, which is called Mint to Be. There's some pink that was left over from Valentine's Day, but I think it'll still look fine for summer. And then this is actually for a pedicure, but you can make it work for a manicure too. And it's something, I don't know the name of it. It has something to do with mermaids, and they have this still available. I really like this one. This is one of my favorites. I can't wait till my boxes get here because for the summer, they have one that has watermelons on it. And I just love that one. It's so great for summer. But this will be a nice summer manicure too, and I haven't done my nails in a while. So the first thing you want to do, let me get this. This is all, no. You want to clean your nails. I know I just put lotion and stuff on them, but you want to clean your nails. I'll just get one of the pads out of here, out of one I haven't opened. I've got those pads somewhere, but I don't know where. So let's get this. It comes with one of these pads, but all you really need is like a cotton ball and some rubbing alcohol to clean your nails, to get them ready. So you just take this out. There it is. And you just rub your nails to clean off any oils. And like I said, it can just be rubbing alcohol and just to take any oils off of your nail bed and around your finger. And then the other thing I do with this, which is a trick I learned from somebody on YouTube, it really does help, because if you're going to be putting these on, this is like a clear glitter with a clear backing, and you don't want to leave your, thumbprints and things on it. So I tend to use my fingers as my tools for applying these. So I just wipe off the ends of my fingers too. Why not? Doesn't hurt. Okay, so now we're ready. And I decided, since what's left of these are really the big fat ones, you can see I just used a match and burned the end to seal it up, and then I stuck it in a baggie and I stuck it in the freezer. Here's the scissors. So I just open this up and take it out. And I'm going to use this one. There you go. So then you take the strip you're going to use, and it looks like this. It's on a piece of paper. Now remember, this is real nail polish. You can buy like nail stickers and things by other companies, and I've done them. They don't work as well. The one nail sticker company, and it came in a TheraBox, and they lasted one day. I've had these last up to 3 weeks. That's a big difference. The nail stickers and things are not real nail polish. This is, you can actually smell. It smells like nail polish, not like overwhelmingly, but it is nail polish, like really nail polish. So you take, I don't know if I showed you what I did there. There's this little clear covering, and you take that off. Ta-da. And then there's this silver stuff. Do you see the silver stuff right there? And you take that off. Ta-da. And usually what I do is I stick it on the end of this, because that gives me a little more control as to what I'm doing. And so this side is sticky, that side's the nail polish that you want to be showing. And you decide, I don't usually do my thumb first. Let's put this on my middle finger. So this is going to be too big. You can see, there's my middle finger. There's the nail strip, right? That's okay. Let me show you what you do. You position it on your nail. You don't want it, you want it just touching your cuticle, so that's pretty much where I want it. I'm not trying to flip you the bird. And then once you've got that, you press, see if I can show you this. You press down on the base and kind of rock back and forth, and then go straight up the middle, and then back and forth, and you've got all that extra there. So I'm going to get rid of that. So I might want to use the rest of this strip on something else, and you can do that. I can often get 2 nails off of 1 strip. That's me being economic. Sometimes I just don't even bother. I just go, nah, I'm good. But I might with this one. So I just used the edge of my thumbnail and kind of pressed down in it. It kind of perforated it, and it's done. I'm still not trying to flip you the bird, seriously. So then you get this thing. This is an orange stick, and it's got like a beveled end here, and a point, good catch, huh? And a pointy end there. And so I'll see if I can do it where you can see it. I use that beveled edge, and I just kind of press down and roll it over to where my cuticle is, and that kind of presses it onto my nail, and it perforates it. So that then, once that's done, I can just go with this, ta-da, and take the excess off. Boom, done. So now this side is done. And remember, even though it's real nail polish now, this is dry. So I can touch it, I can rub it, I can go do things. I would not recommend taking a bath or doing dishes right afterwards. Let it set up for a few hours and then you can. Usually I do this before I go to bed and I sleep on it overnight and then we're good to go. But today is just different. So then I'm going to do the other side. There we go. And then, so I use this beveled edge and I pressed into the side like that. And we just take that excess off. Oops, it stuck to my finger there. There we go. And then I check it and make sure I've got everything pressed down that I need, and I do. And then sometimes the end, you can see there's a little extra over the end there. And all you need for that, and they always include one, but you can also use your own, is an emery board. And that takes the excess off the end. There you go. My nail is painted. Can you see it? I'll get a close-up of it with a better camera later. But yeah, one nail done. I'm going to do some of the other ones and I'll come back and when I'm finishing up and show you how I decided to arrange things and you'll see my manicure, okay? All right, so it's been a couple days. So I thought I'd finish this up. I have washed dishes. I've done all sorts of things. I didn't get the freezer defrosted, but I did clean out the refrigerator. And this is the manicure, the end result. I did mostly the mermaid one on here, except for that finger. As you can see, they last. They're not chipped. They're not peeling. They're not doing anything. Let me see if I can get a photo of it that you can see. There you go. So that's a bit more of a close-up. I'm holding on to my air conditioning controls there. So this is one, these two are from one set. This is from another set, and another set, but I thought they looked really nice together. You can see this one, I didn't get quite down to the cuticle, but yeah, well, good enough, right? So these will last for sure a week. I usually change it every week because I get bored. But I've had them last as long as 3 weeks, which is nice. If you're interested in getting some Color Street, in the States it's really easy. Just look up Color Street and find a distributor near you. If you're in Minnesota, or actually anywhere, because you do the ordering online, just let me know and I can hook you up with Joni and she will get you onto the website and you can order it. If you're not in the States, you can do what I do and order and then have it mailed to someone in the States and then have them mail it to you. I just find that's the easiest way to do it. Like I said, out of each set, I get 2 full manicures, sometimes 3, because remember I can use both ends to do, so one strip will do 2 nails. Some people, and so I'm sure somebody will jump on here on the comments and say, it's a multi-level marketing scheme or a pyramid scheme. And yep, it is sort of, but Joni, who is my dealer of choice, she's quite happy with what she's doing and I am not going to question it. You know, you don't have to sign up and sell it. If you like the product, buy it, and if you don't, don't. That's kind of how it is, isn't it? So that's the manicure thing. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know down below if there's other things you'd like to see. Make sure to click like and subscribe. That would be really helpful. And I have some ideas for some other videos coming up, like purses, and my Meast boxes will be coming. The check got cashed, so they'll be delivering, so we might unpack a Meast box together, which would be kind of fun. So I will see you. Bye-bye.